is going to have to pull out all stops here if they're going to manage to come out ahead. We start this off at Ascent. DRX here on the attacking side, this time leaning over towards A. And, of course, T1 here to defend both sites.
Yeah, so DRX initially just cutting sound, but because of the one way, they will have to throw out their utility, even jumping through the smoke just to make sure. They do decide to just walk on through, but Carpe starts it off with one. The entire force is not in just yet from DRX. Buzz finally getting that kill, making sure the site is safe for his teammates.
Yeah, getting that door shut, allowing the rest of the DRX players to spill in. This spike will be planted, and it's going to be up to a retake over here. Saya gets the first. And the spike plant is interrupted.
Yeah, but this allows time to get in. The door was already broken. So DRX can't plant just yet because they don't have full information. Zest needs to come to create a crossfire to check heaven first so they can start to peek back out. Now they have the setups.
Carpe and Munchkin around door, looking to swing out. The smoke obfuscates the position here.
The knife gets destroyed, so they're not sure exactly how many members are in the site yet. But they just swarm in with the double angle.
Two in hell. Mako gets the drop. Zest gets the kill here. It's going to be Zest right now versus Zeta and Carpe.
Carpe with 4!
Yeah, and this may be the one time we don't have a ton of action over here onto A, at least to start things off. The L drone going to comb through mid, not find any information.
DRX is playing this very wisely. They understand that now, because of the buys coming in from T1, that this is when they want to start pressuring mid. They may not go to it, but they're trying to break the alarm bots. They already successfully did so. They check that the op isn't there. Now they're going into an angle where the op usually wouldn't be, even if T1 did buy it. The dash in.
Carpe staying quiet back here. Buzz immediately gets that kill on Saya. That's huge.
Yeah, spots him right through the box, saw the shot. He answers right back, and Mako with a nice swing alongside his teammate. The res comes back out from RB as well. DRX, 5-man force, still alive here in the site.
Carpe solo in HP. Can't possibly try to advance into that position until there's some other headway made somewhere else. We have a swing out, but it's failed there. Zest gets the kill on a Munchkin.
Well, let me tell you, any concerns for Zest having stayed too long on the bench, that's out the window. This guy, he may be the one who's going to carry DRX today if he continues in this form.
We were worried early on about the fact that Foxy9 wasn't present here in the lineup. We had more questions than answers, but I think you're right, William. A lot of that's going to be ameliorated as we see just how well Zest is playing so far.
Team 1 just going to have to go for another save, but here's the thing that hurts them most. They could not even recover the operator. Saya took the risk of just hiding on site, trying to get the initial entry kill. He got the first shot onto Stacks. However, just his ability to create space to open up sites has been praised time and time again by fans in Korea and all over the world. And Mako just good for a kill as always. But yeah, that's the thing. As a rifle entry, Buzz has always been trustworthy on DRX, and now with this original 5 coming back, or not quite the original, but the OG for the past year and a half, they look to be going with that again. Buzz just designated to make space.
Munchkin iced out visually. Can't get a read. He knows they're in there. He doesn't know exactly where. Buzz with some pretty good spams, but is really receiving more damage than actually getting any. This is a tough one here for T1.
Yeah, once again.
They bought heavy, but really DRX has this site very much on lock. No real lurks here per se, but again, it's going to be a tough way to hack and saw your way into this position.
And Carpe's flanking very far and out, but that's going to take a lot more time. They're going to have to just start swinging in and going for trades, because otherwise Carpe cannot support them with the no command just yet. Zeta can't reposition right after the drop. Okay, B main is taken.
Okay, they're going to pull back to the next line of defense here. Some nice wall bangs here. But Zest trades it out, getting the kill on Ben. You're absolutely right, by the way, William. He's just so good at this point in time.
Oh, and Zest, he was just trying to buy just a couple extra seconds. RB going to wait for the peak. He realizes he's not holding it. He just hides, plays for time, even gets the kill. I'd imagine this is just going to be a little... Oh, no. They're going to commit with the paranoia as well.
Yeah, they managed to chase Carpe all the way down. They bait out the Hunter's Fury. Is he going to connect and get a kill? RB gets the drop onto Saya.
Oh, no. Oh, no. This has all gone horribly wrong for T1. The Hunter's Fury trying to slow things down, but everyone was already all the way into tree.
Oh, man.
And Carpe was just caught. I mean, alone, right? He was left alone. There was no one there to support him because everyone had been taken out. And I mean, hey, DRX fooled me. I thought they would also just try to jiggle peek and get info, and they say, no, we are just going to charge right into tree, and T1, they also get caught unawares.
The implications of this round victory are huge. DRX with 5 pocketed ultis. Remember, the Killjoy ulti oftentimes countered by the Hunter's Fury. Now they're going to be able to create another round where that's going to be very tough, especially on Ascent, to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, clearly, again, the aim itself isn't exactly the big issue here for T1. When it comes down to these 1v1s, they'll pick up kills wherever they can. Zeta just trying to recover his Hunter's Fury as much as possible. And Buzz,
make sure he's dead.
Yeah, having a little fun with his old,
Yeah, Saya retreats, and we see DRX in a pretty big pinch here. I think they were a little bit too cavalier about trying to walk onto site.
Well, I mean, I think it came down to the fact that, again, they did have those ults, right? So just trying to really force the site open. Not the worst of ideas, but T1 had a good read on it. They stacked A. They send Saya out far and deep very quickly, you know, before the 1 minute mark passes. And they're able to really pinch them and slow them down. Now, because the Killjoy was revived, or the KO rather, they did even out in numbers, but Saya comes back and takes them right back down.
It's going to be up to Zeta to try to sandbag entry. He's going to lurk down in hell.
Okay, the counter arrow is good, but he gets spotted in hell, and he has to turn around, and Mako does not miss the timing set up by his teammate Zest.
Shockingly close round so far. Can Carpe come through here?
He's got to wait. He's got to wait for his teammates. All right, they're both here. Lockdown ready to go. They want to just force this site. The Hunter's Fury comes out. They're using this. They're using this against DRX to try to drop down and miss the noise, but Mako does not get shaken up.
I'm glad you pointed to that, William. It was a really smart move trying to just sink in with the sounds of the Hunter's Fury to land down there on the ground. Right, we've got Buzz coming in now. Hunter's Fury has been activated. Saya getting that shot off onto Buzz.
Well, that all but absolutely blocks off the entry. DRX still just going to try to force the site open. They think they have the man advantage, but there's still members ready to back them up. Munchkin's already on stairs, and Saya's still alive. The Omen ultimate comes in as well.
Saya gets another, just Mako left over. He's blinded.
Just trying to hide. They hear the gunfire. Saya's ready to go for the flank. Mako knows he doesn't have much time.
Oh my God! This is insane! He managed to get the spike. He's on A. He's going to get the plant. We have Saya and Ben scrambling to try to get over here. Can Mako set something up? Knives drawn here for Saya.
This was literally the only multiverse where DRX could possibly get the round win in a safe way, and Mako gets the plant, repositions for the 1v2. Is he gonna wrap around tree? Window's already broken, he could creep around.
Mako oftentimes known to be the strongest player in the Pacific region.
They're not sticking it. They're now going to go for it. But Mako's good for one, and he gets smoked! Decides to peek out at the right time. Well, he's already missed that timing just a bit. Saya goes in. Buzz, he cannot get the second kill. Zest all alone in the back of sight.
Last player standing.
Just Mako left over. It's hard to imagine him winning this, but we did just see what he did in that last round, so let's not count him out just yet.
Okay. Saya now knows. He hears the reload. He's going for the kill, and he opens up heaven.
Yeah, he's able to invade here from the top. He's blinded for a second, hiding in the smoke. Comes back around and gets another kill onto Stacks. This is going to be, it looks like another round here for T1. This is incredible.
Yeah, incredible entry from Saya. And you know, I wanted to actually mention this, but obviously it was DRX attacking first in the first half. But T1 has this tendency to say, all right, if we're not quite sure how this round's going to go, we're just going to cut noise. We're just going to go in silent. That has been their go-to way of recovering rounds. And they kind of do it again, right? The jiggle peek initially on Buzz, they push him out with their utility, and then Saya just creeps in. The rest of his team ready to launch an attack from tree and main. And as soon as he gets that first kill up on Heaven, the rest of them can just start flooding into the site. DRX says, we've got the lead. We have an Odin. Let's not, you know, greed this and maybe lose out on more credits. Ben even putting up a smoke to cover their exit.
If T1's going to tie this up and maybe even advance and win this map, it's going to look like rounds like this. I mean, Ben not really getting touched just yet here. Carpe taking some damage.
Oh no, no one had cleared the arrow. I mean, Buzz knew all the information that he wanted. He was able to just swivel from one kill to the next.
Just Munchkin left over here. DRX is back online. Mako gonna hold that defuse here. Munchkin getting a couple here. RB's gonna be ready to spray this down if they come in. Now he gets 2.
Oh, and he just holds the spray for another.
Man, is so on point here. This is still doable for either side, though.
Did he hear the drop?
I don't think so.
I don't think he quite knows. Okay, he just catches a glimpse of him. Saya holds down the spray, transfers it right over.
Saya is a beast this game, and the lurk is going to get the kill.
DRX, they just read this out right. They're trying to fight them in mid. Buzz gets 1, dashes right back out.
Yeah, gets the kill, almost gets a second, and is then traded out.
Spike down.
I mean, this is not the type of trades that T1 wanted. They even invested in the lockdown. They thought this was going to be a free round for them.
Yeah, and the spike, by the way, all the way in the south. We've got Zeta marooned up here. It's a minute left on the clock. I mean, not impossible, but it's really hard to imagine how the rest of this can go. He's going to advance forward, but this is going to trigger the Killjoy utility.
Yep.
So they know where he is. The alarm bot's been set off. He's going to scramble, and look, they're going to be able to track his progress over here. Oh, hold on a second. He's going to wrap around.
Yeah, so he's just trying to throw them off a bit. Now RB, does he suspect it? A little bit, and he's going to be ready for it. He said Munchkin hasn't even taken out the alarm bot yet. They know that this is the main force, and DRX is ready for it.
DRX with a crossfire, too good. They shut them out of A. Only 30 seconds left. Are they going to go to B, or are they going to try to hyper commit?
And they don't have much time. They haven't left yet, so they got to stick to A or save. I mean, I think the idea is if Munchkin can get a kill. Oh, they're going to just go with the Hunter's Fury? Well, Zeta does get 1 kill. Munchkin's up in heaven.
Oh my god, this is incredible.
A full flash. They now know that Buzz is still here because of the updraft. They're just going to try to push through. Carpe cannot get the kill, but Zeta.
It's just RB left. Oh my god, that was an incredible play from T1.
Pop flash comes out. Ban not good for the first one, but an immediate trade.
Mako hanging back. He gets 1.
Spike down A.
Okay, this is doable. Positionally, this is pretty good for T1. Are they, hold on, they have 30 seconds. Are they gonna plant?
Well, they want to wait. They want to wait to find information, because if they get caught while planting, it's a 1v2. They want to try to make this a bit more advantageous, but the fragment comes down, and Saya gets both kills. 5v2, Saya already good for 1. He spots Zest in the back. They heard the Omen ultimate as well. They can rotate out.
Oh my god, they're just gonna abandon it. No, they're gonna come back into B.
I mean, either way, they have the numbers advantage. Can they get the correct pinch, though? Malco already down. Zest dodges the flash, but there's too many targets on the screen.
It's just stacks left over. And that means we're gonna get the 12th round win here for T1. There's no reason for Stacks to try to contest this. What an incredible comeback. All right, lockdowns are set up. Saya, oh, Buzz takes out Saya out.
Buzz, there's too many targets. He cannot make his mind, and T1 has broken open the site. Mako against the world. We call him the Clutch King, but this seems nigh impossible.
This is going to be so difficult. Mako going to have to try to figure out how to advance through 4 players here for T1. The first is going to be Munchkin on his side.
And look at the way they're set up. They're not looking to give easy 1v1s. Munchkin, there's so... Oh, he sees the barrel of the gun, and T1...
DRX spills onto A, and it'll be up to T1 right now to figure out if and how they can retake this.
Yeah, now it doesn't look like DRX wants to go for post-plant positions. They just want to push through, but RB not going to survive. Now Buzz was tasked with keeping that part of the map alive. Mako going to have to use his molly just to buy time, but it might already be too late.
We've got Stacks pulled back over here. Munchkin continuing to advance. Carpe gets Zest.
Yeah, Zest was a little bit shaky. Carpe continued to buy time, but he cannot find the target through the box. The defuse is still sticking, and Mako just wants to stop, but he cannot.
Can we get those sheriff shots, those moments where you can just... Oh, hold on.
Oh, Munchkin reads this, and he picks up a weapon as well. Now that gets rid of the crossfire. DRX, RB has to buy so much time alongside Stacks just so they can rely on that Molly post-plant angle coming in from Mako.
All right, Zest takes out 2.
But the Molly already sent out. Zest just trying to survive, just making sure he can try to peek out.
They haven't started that defuse just yet. Saya gets 2. Oh my god.
Now DRX on their back foot once again, just trying to brute force their way through.
And brute force they do. Mako gets a double kill. And we're seeing, a well-equipped T1 sort of get vastly out positioned. They're going to have a pretty careful attempt to navigate their way through here if they're going to come out on top. You can see most of the DRX players are basically looming in Hall to kind of interrupt the defuse.
Yeah, I mean, the post plant setup is still the same. Oftentimes, they'll try to have someone on dish, but other than that, it's always going to be RB on site. And Zester Stacks holding that crossfire with him. Meanwhile, one of them protects Mako for the post plant lineup. Oh,
That's
RB.
going to be it. They use Neom to basically isolate visually the B site so they can set it up for themselves, but this also allows T1 to start to tiptoe in.
Oh, and Ban, so good. They know that if he sticks the plan, he's going to get tagged at least once by the Aftershock. Ban still gets the headshot no matter what. Just looking for the right click. He wants to find his target. Going in and out, and Ban gets another onto Buzz.
It's just going to be RB up in tower. And that's going to be it. This spike's getting defused, and T1 continuing to maintain their lead.
In a best of 5 like this, and they are as calm as ever. Munchkin now on site, and he's good for one. Saya gets another trade, and another with the showstopper.
This round is over almost before it even started. Zest and Mako remain, and before I can finish that sentence, they disappear.
So they keep as safe a default position as possible, only except for Ban continuing to peek out, and this allows, look at the map, Zeta starting to rotate as well.
All right, Saya immediately shut down by Zest. Stacks continues it on with Munchkin being picked off here. Not an easy position now for T1. It almost seems like they're better when they're packed up against the wall.
Ban, there's got to be a consideration to save this op here from T1. Yeah, at least for Ban. I mean, yeah, the others can go for a try, but especially now that there's only 2 members, you see Ban already leaving. I mean, that's a big investment. Yes, you could still buy it next round, but no reason to let that go to waste. You already have a hefty lead. Lockdown and Orbital Strike was traded in this round. You just let DRX have this one. It does hurt because it's not a full buy round from DRX, but you got to take your losses somewhere.
Yeah, a great entry over here for DRX. I think a lot of that did come down to Bad not getting that first pick and them realizing how squishy and tempting, frankly, the B site could be. And so this is going to be the second round win. Much needed one here for DRX, as we will now move on into round 8. T1 still substantially in the lead, and
we'll see if it continues. Now Fastlane used to just take control of door here. RB's gonna sneak in, he opens up the site, good for 2 kills.
Well, a valuable pause there as they've at least started what they needed. Saya, though, takes RB out, a 2 versus 4, T1 in dire straits. Does Ban actually commit operator in hand?
Surely not. I mean, maybe if you can pick up a different gun, you know that a couple people dropped theirs here over by Sands. The thing is with the round advantage, with the creds they have, and with Ban wanting to get, you know, he wouldn't mind getting a couple extra ult points. Yeah, I think you absolutely pick up a rifle and try it. No reason to risk it with the operator. Just let that drop. DRX probably not going to pick it up anyway.
Now they have to suspect that Zest is back here. Buzz going to be able to flank.
I mean, T1, it looks like maybe they're just going to look to cover their backs and try to pinch them in for these exit frags. Ban's looking for one. He gets one. He hears another coming through.
Yep, gets
he
2.
He's on the hunt for another. Mako will shut him down.
Impressive.
Maybe they'll work better off of their own fans, but now they're in a Korean fight against T1, and the pressure's starting to build up, more so than the support. Now, Rolling Thunder being used. RB just slides right through and is met with a shorty.
Into the hands of Ban he goes, but A-Site's where they want to be. A-Site completely naked. DRX should be able to set up over here. Saya ready, but smoked out. Paint shells tossed in. Oh, and they actually don't plant. And wait, whoa.
Well, yeah,
the kill on the Buzz.
Yeah, the paint shell was right on the typical plant location that DRX has been favoring because of the post plant. And then the orbital strike as well. I mean, T1 has bought all the time to flood onto the site. It's an outright duel. Now 1v2 Stacks so low.
21 HP, and he's gone. Carpe getting the kill.
Oh, but the Rolling Thunder's gonna grant them no mercy.
God. The executes are too good here for T1. They're racing in, and now, with the showstopper in hand and a congested back, he's gonna fire in, does not get the kill. Well, doesn't get the kill with that ulti, but it doesn't matter.
Does DRX expect this push out, though? The stun's coming in. Relay bolt just to buy time, and RB, he actually gets taken out by Carpe.
Munchkin gets a drop on the Buzz.
They've already pushed out from behind as well.
Spike down, B.
The spike's down, the lockdown has done no good.
They gotta come pick it up. Can they get it? Whiffs it.
All right, Bant, but he's bought time, right? The rest of his team now ready to pinch from Canteen. Oh, Saya player greens a little bit after losing audio.
There.
All right, now Ban has gone all the way underneath. It's coming around from the opposite side of Fracture. Zeta full HP.
And Ban has that operator, though, so this is going to be tough. Ban's just got to hold stacks. He cannot get too curious about this one. Oh, okay. Well, Zest actually cleans that up for them. So they don't know where Stacks was. They're not quite sure if they're both tower. Now, Zeta could have a bit of an idea.
He's going to get it to half.
Oh, is he got no? Oh, he does get hit by it. He thought he could just sneak right in the corner, but it will even out to a 4-8 half.
Yeah, DRX going to come in here and try to hold their ground. No retakes in their future here. Stacks gets one.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, Buzz was hiding for just long enough to draw out fire for his teammates. Munchkin is solo, and DRX will close it out, finally getting a pistol win on the board.
We've got DRX trying to do a small push in here. Saya gets one.
Oh, and he finds that one opening in between all the stuns. It's good for one, but T1 is very stuck. They cannot take the ropes to get out either. DRX just backing up. Now here's the big thing. Munchkin already in through Arcade. Buzz suspects it, so he's gonna launch the Nanoswarm so he can regain control of tower. That was such good timing from Buzz.
Yeah, very good instinct over there. But A is pretty vulnerable right now. We've got Mako, who could peer into it, but you gotta imagine in a double duel, certainly T1 should be able to come out on top.
Oh my gosh, Mako's just gonna try to flood the site. He's trying to get the first pick, but he cannot get it. Saya just flies right by, and Zeta will clean that up. Oof. They still have a lot of time. T1 has a lot of time, so Munchkins continue to play on B side. He's gonna actually try to get the pinch from defender spawn. The alarm bot does spot Munchkin on the other side on the minimap.
All right, Zest is ducked down just around this corner. 35 seconds left. And they're not clear on where the spike is, so they're going to rush in and just go ahead and set this up now. Zest sees the boom bot.
Zest is trying to hide under it, but Saya gets the first peek.
Don't know if it was heaven or hell where that boom bot came from. And now it's just Buzz left over.
Oh, and even with the information that Munchkin was here, I mean, he could be anywhere. He could be Sands. He could be up on ropes, below on Sands. Could be around the corner. Buzz has so much to check for. And while with the half armors, they could buy again.
Wow, still camping it out at B. Gets the first jump on to Ban. They were not able to figure out where he was. Buzz continuing to rotate around. Now Munchkin, here and back, is going to peer up into tower.
Yeah, but see what T1's continue to do is that they'll go for the initial hit. They have double duelists. Right, if one of them gets caught out, if they cannot commit to the execute, they don't send in the second line of attack. They leave Munchkin for the lurk, and then they start to rotate. Now DRX, they have the correct read. They have all 5 remaining members, so they're able to still go for this 3-2 split. But it all comes down to the timing from Munchkin, quite frankly.
All right, Munchkin very intentionally and deliberately causes that sound. He gets Mako.
And this is going to allow T1's main force to try to go into A. However, unbeknownst to them, DRX is not shaken up. They are keeping their positions over on A. RB, he's just trying to buy time away from the showstopper.
Stacks is so low on HP.
But RB's cover is good from heaven.
Down A.
They're both so low, and yet they're surviving. Zest continues to confirm the location here of Carpe. Carpe gets the spike, but where can he go? Only 15 seconds left.
Yeah, there's not much he can really do right now. 2 very low HP players on that side. Yeah.
Oh, but look at this. DRX has already emptied the site, right? They're all just waiting in defender spawn. Yeah, Mako says, as long as I don't give up this position, because guess what? They had already cleared A hall, and now the lockdown coming in, and DRX's forces are here to pinch them, make sure that spike does not get Oh, Zeta! Good for 2 kills, though.
Down B.
Mako's been so on point back here.
You should run.
Counter Killjoy ulti here set up. Buzz with a good lurk gets that second kill. It's 9-9.
Just push Stacks out of there.
Yeah, Stacks still sitting pretty comfortably over here. This is going to be a very tough infiltration here for T1.
Oh, what? Carpe?
Oh,
Munchkin
what?
dies to Carpe's own Molly. Something happens there. And RB just trying to create chaos, but he's good for 2 kills. Tries to get a third, eventually gets shut down.
I can't believe that Molly. I almost missed it because we didn't hear any gunshots for a second.
30 seconds left.
And
well, it's also just not something you'd expect.
Yeah, I'm not looking for it, you know? Carpe, the only one left over here. I would not be surprised if we see a timeout after that. That is wild.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to figure out, I mean, the Nightfall was used, so you didn't have audio. You were also very weak as well, right, because of that
10
decay.
seconds left.
So curious to see if maybe there was just some mishap amidst that chaos. But either way, it's going to be another round for DRX.
Well, you know, I'll be frank, it's a bit of a humiliating loss here. You know, T1, who looked so very coordinated.
Talk about that during the downtime in between the rounds. Yeah, Rolling Thunder comes out just to clear tower. Oh, Munchkin was hiding for so long. Now he might be able to find a timing on the pinch over on B main.
RB finds Carpe.
How is RB still alive? He's just weaving in and out.
Oh, it's starting to become a bit of a trade-off here. This spike's not planted just yet. Everything's smoked out.
Yeah, now T1 Zeta does get into safety on default plant. And meanwhile, oh, he's actually still just entering the duels. Munchkin gets picked off.
It's Mako versus Zeta. Mako with 32 HP. He has a minute left to plant.
Yeah, I mean, Zeta, he just doesn't want to get caught
Oh,
unaware.
oh, he saw his pants. He saw his legs he moved by. That's one way to describe it. That's my play-by-play for this. He gets the plant.
Okay, and Mako just tries to bet on the 50-50 that maybe Zeta will also rotate. It's not going to happen. Zeta, now he's the one who has to pick and choose. He's going to get into tower where he can have a better angle to hold. There is a chance that Zeta even comes down the rope. Now Mako, now the onus is on him. He has to pick the 50-50s. Not quite sure. He does have the molly. Sound heard. Oh, Mako, he does have no idea, but he's left.
He's
Zeta,
left.
yeah, Zeta says, where have you gone?
Oh,
The
Molly
molly
comes around. He gets him.
Buzz is stuck. There is no exit for him, but he does get one kill. Okay, now he has an exit out into main if he needs.
All right, he's over here with the shorty. Oh, and he whips the first shot.
Oh no, he needs to hide. Is there backup? He's trying to get whatever kills he can.
Oh my God, he's
Oh,
still,
he gets another. He's gonna reload the shorty.
He's somehow alive, still in here. He's just in the middle of all this. That's gonna be the 12th win for DRX.
People wanted to see him improve on the international stage, and he says, I am here to try to get to the grand finals.
Carpe kills RB off.
Well, that was a twist of exchanges there. RB going a bit too far.
This round is ending so quickly. Mako able to find Ban, but he's at 2 HP. This spike is going to be planted, and Buzz is so far away. Okay.
Well, all that hype about Buzz's super play has now ended.
Yeah. We could barely summarize the previous round before this one's almost over.
Yeah, what happened there initially on Dish, right? RB just kind of gets a little too far forward, doesn't realize that he's passed someone. And we can take this downtime, because I was wondering, because we constantly saw one of the members over by the DRX VIP section, looks like somebody's mother. Hopefully we'll catch her on camera again, but that appears to be Mako's mother, so
yes.
Here to cheer on her son. I mean, you know, I would be curious to know if she really knows just how much praise he's getting across the world, right? I mean, surely you know how much praise he's getting on the Korean side, but I mean, this guy is hailed as, you know, one of, if not the best controller by a lot of people globally. If they want, Ban just trying to draw out attention from Sewers, but he gets taken out a little too early. The plant still hasn't happened yet, by the way, because of all these ultimates.
Stax finds another. It's just Zeta left over, and that's going to be it.
The plant buzz in. He's just trying to check behind, but the paranoia is good, and Ban's able to answer right back. Back sight still held, spike dropped.
Yeah, with no spike plant, it's really putting a timer over here onto DRX. We do have Saya coming all the way around from the back. DRX needs to act extremely quickly.
Here's the thing is that if they can't get back sight, I mean, they're not really quite sure what to do. They're trying to get everyone into the site so they have abilities to trade, but no one's watching the back, and Saya gets the spike down once again. RB tries to answer back.
Yeah, RB may be clutch enough. It doesn't matter where the spike is. But Saya here with this Sheriff at the long range, really able to take some picks. Munchkin, as long as he can control up top, he should be okay.
Smoke comes out, the ping's onto the spike, but Munchkin's actually going to be the one who gets the first kill against Mako, and now it's a 2v1. RB just looking to get the plant down.
And he does manage to get that. Some shots fired in. Saya not going to be able to find that target. He's got to be careful. RB with a ghost can sometimes win these duels, even with very little HP.
Yeah, but now they know that he's back sight, and Munchkin knows exactly where to peek. And that's going to be Munchkin getting the defuse. T1 winning yet another pistol round. No one disrupted. Oh, it does look like Zeta actually gets knocked up in the air just a tad bit.
Oh yeah, just seeing the shoulder there, Carpe is enough for Buzz to get that kill, shorty in hand.
And Munchkin, he tried to go for the flank, but of course the alarm bot was there, so he just backs right out. And T1 is going to have to save. They do not want to take any more economic damage as they're already down, one round.
So this is going to be a third win here for DRX. Nice amount of momentum here on their side. Again, I would not be shocked if this is another 11-13 or even an overtime here with how back and forth these two teams have been.
Yeah, and I think the biggest part about that, as we always say, is the fact that both teams just have really good mental fortitude. I mean, that's what creates these games where you have this back.
5 is really exhausting. 5 intense games of Valorant back-to-back is a lot, especially when everything is on the line.
Oh, and Saya, he overextends just a bit again, and this time Zeta also caught a miss to Chaos. And DRX, they are just always gunning for a main control. Munchkin this time quick on the flank.
He's going to keep pushing forward here. The Aldrone's going to spot him.
Yeah, he's going to have to back off for now. Now, Ban is already on site, but this is... Everyone's up to their own devices for the remaining 2 members of T1.
If T1 destabilizes on either side, DRX is free to do exactly what they want. Ban going to come out here with the blind. Can't find a target, though.
He's just trying to buy more time for Munchkin to be able to set up, maybe even scare DRX, but Ban actually a clean shot. He's trying to get out. He's not quite in the smoke. Okay, he finally crawls right back in. 2v2.
Meanwhile, Munchkin going to creep up through A long.
Does DRX remember this? They have to remember. Zest, you have to remember that Munchkin was on your flank, and he goes for the swing and gets the headshot onto Munchkin.
This leaves just Ban, the only one left. Mako teleporting over to the side.
Ban just going for the fake. Makes some noise. Now trying to hold to the half. The shock dart's good. He's actually just going to hold all the way, but Mako says, not under my watch. Yeah. Either way, of course, he wouldn't be going for the defuse. Either way, the stop coming in from Ban, but he gets taken out in the middle of his smoke.
Kind of a funny exchange back there. Already T1 beginning to thin out in numbers here. Saya had that operator over to A, but wasn't able to find any targets. We've got a double setup on the lockdowns over here.
Yeah, but the Defender's one is going to be countered by that Hunter's Fury. And now the lockdown will finish up on the side of DRX. And off of that, Buzz has already pushed out way far. The post-plant position is, more than perfect. This is taking every advantage.
And look at the mini-map and watch how they're just combing through every angle, trying to see what they can find. They know Carpe is up here at the top.
Buzz he loves doing that, by the way. He loves baiting with the pistols. Oh my God. The Shadow Step's good. Mako!
Creeping up into A. There's a double stack. Munchkin ready to receive. Are we going to have that flash come out, the blind come out?
The Rolling Thunder. And the way it's set up, Munchkin's not going to get hit by it. They're just going to push out as soon as they hear. Oh, they're just going to push out immediately no matter what. And all the counter utility being thrown by DRX, but it's not on the Hunter's Fury as well.
Beautifully done. They advance on the position, and DRX expecting to swing around, can't find anything. Just RB left over, a 1 versus 3. The spike on the opposite side of the map. Even the turret getting their hits in.
Yeah, and as soon as he gets spotted, it should be both players peeking out. The Carpe just cleans it up.
Okay, we've got Omen over here.
What?
What?
He second guesses himself and still gets the kill, and then Zeta can swing out for more. This is Saya. Oh my
there you go.
God.
All right.
Oh, and a fast retake, but the Nanoswarm is going to hold him off just for now. Saya player, another Nanoswarm as well. T1 just cannot get into the site.
Yeah, they've been sandbagged pretty successfully.
The
Saya does dash in.
With the op, he's going to get shut down immediately. And Ban gets taken out, and the drop from Zeta to try to support, not going to be good enough. Dashes in.
All right, Ban is going to be lurking right up in the front, but he's already taken out by Buzz.
Oh, the tags are so good from the Sova. Allows Buzz to just get free kills left and right. They don't even need the lockdown. They don't need anything, just their bread and butter set plays.
Yeah, so far so good. T1, can they swing out? Can they get these picks? They need to.
do whatever they
You should
can,
run.
but this is not looking good. Buzz good
Buzz.
for 4. He's
Is he
trying
gonna get the ace?
Can he get it at the ace?
Oh! That's how you end a half. DRX up 9-3. DRX is gonna give it to him, but there's gonna be a pretty quick pinch coming here.
Here's the thing, as soon as that alarm bot trips, T1, do you turn around to fight, or do you just send Saya in to push out of link? The spike is planted for main, right? So ideally you don't lose that info. T1. Okay, they're just gonna try to fight back in sewers.
All right, they're gonna come up now. And it's just gonna be Zest staying up here.
Yeah, only Ban was hit by that stun. He is in a bit of trouble, but Carpe trying to provide support. He gets one, and he stunned up the other members.
Oh, Zeta's starting to make it happen. Hold up, 2 versus 2 now.
Remaining.
The frenzy good. They find info, and Saya will be able to clean it up. Another pistol win. Buzz is kind of stuck on an island on top of these boxes, but he shuts down Saya player.
DRX right now just cleaning house. Zeta and Munchkin left over, and now there's just one.
I mean, on T1 side, oh no, the reload. He cannot finish the man behind the boxes, and that allows T1 to get into the site.
This
Oh,
is unreal.
no.
It's just RB left over. Munchkin's so low.
Spike planted.
Oh my god, the reload! This is just to allow Munchkin to get in there, and the Hunter's Fury is trying to clear the site, but Mako takes it down, Munchkin, and that ruins the entry from T1.
Mako with a triple right now. And a humiliated T1 having to back up. We've still got the operator down here, but Zeta and Carbe are so low. If Zeta could even just get a pick, that would be nice. Let's not forget, Buzz is ready over here on the A side. This is gonna have to
10
be a
seconds
save
left.
round, which means DRX is gonna go up to 11 points here on map number 3.
A good hold from DRX, being very well aware. First of all, they were ready to really shift their focus on to C, right?
In this first map, they smoke it out. Saya's gonna dash through onto the side,
Oh.
and they lose track of Saya.
Oh, and they even checked the corner for Mako as well. Saya drew out so much attention.
Spike planted now. DRX in a very difficult retake here. Buzz gonna have to try to come over here from the C side.
Oh, and they're gonna empty the site. They have an operator in Munchkin's hands to watch the spike.
Here.
And they have Zeta ready to go for the flank at any moment's notice through Garage. This is all just gonna be 1-by-1 peaks from T1 to draw out time.
All right, they get it to, no, they don't even get it to half, that's it.
They're trying to draw out whatever utility from the opponents, but they will be able to draw out the aftershock. Now the plant should be safe. No ultimates available on the side of DRX that can stop this one.
Van lurking in the
Oh.
back. Oh,
But yeah, DRX tries to kind of sneak in.
yeah.
Saya, the drop. Not quite aware on the side of Zest.
Munchkin's ready
Enemy
and
remaining.
takes Mako out. Oh my God, okay.
It's happening.
It's happening. We told you. We
Chat,
told you
we
guys.
told you.
If it gets one-sided, it has to mean 13-11. It can only be one thing.
Yeah, well, the operator going to be saved by Buzz. Well, I mean, that's the best you can do. Meanwhile, I mean, T1, you know, they're just going to say, you know what, you can save that. We're not going to greed for that. I mean, I think there is a world where maybe they could have. It wouldn't have been the end of the world, but perhaps they're realizing, you know, let him keep the operator as long as we can find the location of that. Rolling
Here we
Thunder.
go. Yeah, Rolling Thunder comes through here. Is Mako going to be able to hold this?
Well, this is up to RB, but he's been paranoid. He cannot cover for his teammates. RB gets one, he gets two, and he shuts down the plant. Cannot be finished just yet.
Ban still fights back,
30
and
seconds
Zeta does as well.
One enemy remaining.
Just Ban left over. Not impossible.
Not impossible at all. He's got the ult as well. He just wants to bail out of here. Now it is a 1v2. I like the plant location. Not going to get hit by any sort of easy utility. Almost
No, he actually
would've
had
been.
he had the sense of that that's where it might be.
Now, Ban, the thing is the spike plant location keeps it ambiguous, but he has so many places to check. He needs to, he's just going to pick the 50-50 and say they're both coming from defender spawn. Thankfully for him, he would be correct.
All right, he knows at least Silva's up there.
Oh no, the recon bolt though.
Okay, and he sees the operator shot.
And he was tagged.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Buzz!
god!
Oh,
Oh my god!
Zest gonna just try to do some damage, but Saya's ready for this. He's trying to get a potential spam if he sees anything come out. We hear that gunshot.
Spike planted.
All right, retake being prepared from heaven.
Yep, they're just all gonna
You
come
should
down
run.
at once. Attacker Killjoy's ready.
I love this lockdown timing. He puts it down before the opponents just to be able to buy time so that they can't just rush right in.
And they're gonna pull back. At least some of them are.
Okay, Defender's Killjoy lockdown also destroyed.
All right, Buzz finds one. Stacks finds another, but it's a trade out here. And then there are none. DRX is gonna get this defuse down. It's gonna be 9-12. T1 needs to win 3 more to go to overtime and match DRX. They tag one, but I don't know if he's gonna go for the peak.
Get out of my
Oh!
And then Zest with the nice trade peek out as well. Allows for 2 kills, and T1 says, well, we just gotta rush in. We gotta try to catch them before they're unawares. Saya he cannot get the next one. Zest stays alive.
It's just Munchkin left over in a 1 versus 4. This is probably over. This is probably gonna go to a 13-11 here with the DRX win. But let's see what Munchkin's got to offer.
Are we just destined to have 13-11s all night today?
Yes.
I mean, we are.
Yes.
This
Yes.
is crazy. This is insane. All right, I mean, can he even get the plan? RB's already here. There's so much he needs to check for.
Recalling my bot. Alarm bot
And Munchkin, he's done some crazy things. He's made some crazy carries happen in his career here in Valorant. And he's
All right,
stunned
the Hunter's
out.
Fury comes out.
Okay, he draws out the Sova ultimate. Just waiting for that
30
third
seconds
shot.
left.
Not gonna happen.
Placing swarm grenade.
Push coming from Garage. He's trying to get ready here for Mako.
Turret destroyed. Alarm bot down.
Oh, he just wants to dwindle the numbers just a bit, but they're already on site. There's too many, and he's might, but Munchkin, he's good for 1, and he almost gets it!
Oh my God!
But RB! So, DRX is very well aware of the setup here, and Buzz tries to charge through on the smoke, but Zeta's gonna get the first kill.
4v4 now. We've still got Munchkin up by Hookah.
All right, Munchkin's gonna actually just exit out just to see if anyone kind of jumps through on the window. The big contention is going to be elbow right here from Carpe.
Stacks ready over here.
Oh, a nice crouch from Carpe. He gets
Yeah.
the first tag and just swings right back out. Well, now the pinch can happen from T1. Oh,
This is manageable, but Mako gets the drop.
oh,
and
yeah.
Jess
I mean,
keeps it going here.
T1 just not aware of the angles that they're holding.
Just Munchkin left over. Not impossible, not gonna be easy. Mako peeking out at the last second, gets that kill.
Oh, the Seekers are immediate. Munchkin actually just goes right in, trusting his pop flash, but he has been caught up by the Seekers. Oh!
He just can't find anything. Just Ban and Zeta. Now just Zeta alone left over on the B side of things. As it looks like it's probably just gonna be a 3rd round win here for DRX.
Well, I was gonna say, you know, it was a funny joke when the desk was talking about how everything's just gonna be blinded and covered here in this map, but right there, the observer switched to like 4 different people, and all of them had something going on their screen.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a double push into A, split between the Viper screen, but then we saw Munchkin try to actually push right through Showers, completely blinded and shut down. But a lot of momentum built up here for DRX. It doesn't seem like the team comp is working out for T1 just yet. Obviously, we're very early on here in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, this comp, let's be very honest, its strength is not on the defensive side, right? I mean, it works very much when you have the initiative to push forward and take the map just 1 inch at a time. To cover that weakness, they now have Zeta over here in A Heaven.
Are they going to try to just shove right into A? Buzz gets in, sees this isn't really covered by any one gun.
Dizzy swing out, but Zeta not able to get the kill initially.
Yep, and Zest is going to get this plant off over here. They do have Saya coming here from the bottom. Remember that showstopper is going to be ready. Carpe gets the drop on his Zest.
Yeah, but look at the flank coming in from Stacks. He's actually rotated out of Showers. He stitched it to regroup with his teammates. Saya's not going to be ready for... Oh my God, I take that back. He is so ready for this. What in the world?
Saya is just on another level. It's unreal.
Oh,
One
they
enemy
spot Buzz.
remaining.
Bands there for the cover. And they have sight of RB. What a retake, and it all opens up with Saya on that quick swivel onto Stacks. Early just to get the quick jump over the box and tries to get whatever damage he can. Now, nothing found there. Oh, and
Oh!
the judge shuts down Buzz, but meanwhile, Mako was waiting on the lurk. and just catches Saya player completely unaware as he's recovered a weapon now.
All right.
Carpe's already here.
Carpe's ready. And he gets the first. There's a second around the corner.
Oh, and he's
he
seen
gets
the
that.
third as well.
Down A.
Oh
One
my
enemy
My
remaining.
God!
The individual mechanics on T1 is insane. I just can't believe it. I mean, we knew all these players were good throughout their own careers, you know, whether in Valorant or elsewhere, whether in Korea or elsewhere, but my God.
Get him, wingman.
I mean, it's really something to admire here.
Oh, and then Carpe now plays it safe. I mean, just the decision making here, right? Because earlier, the idea is, well, whatever extra kills I can get buys extra time for my teammates to come on the rotate. If I can drop the spike, you know, and I just heard the teleporter, I have that information. But now he's like, well, no reason to greet it. Also, no reason to
30
potentially
seconds
give that kill, give Mako the Viper's pit, and then allow him to maybe plant for free with a pit coming out of showers. I mean, the instant decision making is very good from Carpe and the rest of Team 1.
Yeah, I mean, it's so impressive here. Honestly, I love the way that you point out that T1 individually is just so strong.
Yes.
Any
seconds
one
left.
moment that there's a T1 player that needs to deliver, needs to get a triple kill, or needs to pull off something incredible, they are able to do it.
Yeah.
They can function independently from each other so damn well.
And the crazy part is then we look at... Prepare for hellfire. Oh, there was a bit of a mishap, it looked like, with the blast packs there. So DRX going to be completely funneled out of the default plant position. Buzz takes a lot of damage, and he's taken down by the paint shells.
All right, Mako is going to get that plant off. The whole area completely smoked out, and Viper's Pit's only going to complicate that further. RB still lurking. Oh, shot down there from Carpe. Good spray.
They're trying to get us around, and then Man waits with the shorty as well. Because they've pushed out, they started inching into the pit. He's just waiting for someone to push against him. Oh, and they know where Stax is as well. Munchkin just calling for backup.
Just no way to make that work. I mean, they're going to see this is basically a naked site. T1 going to try to go for a retake here. Mako going to eventually wrap back around here with the rest of DRX to meet up with this, but this is going to be a very impossible round here for T1 if they try to actually come here and recover it.
Yeah, they do have a lot of creds, so maybe they go for it. You could even potentially go for the Thrash, although I don't know. There's still 5 members on DRX. I don't think the value will be very good. So it looks like just more cascades just to cover the angles. Trying to get an early pick. T1 knows that if they can't get an early pick, if they can't dwindle the numbers, this isn't looking very good.
Yeah, and Buzz gets the drop on him. At this point in time, it's just Carpe here, now pinged.
He just takes a hit on his elbow as he's trying to walk through the wall, or behind the wall as well. And it'll just be a save. Obviously, creds are fine on T1, but it's already looking nigh impossible. Xena just...
They're going to try to force their way in here. Oh, my God, big shutdown here. Saya is just so on top with the gunplay. Huge shutdown. T1 now 5-4. They've already sent Buzz in.
Buzz has no idea that Saya's here. Saya's hit it under the high tide. He's only good for 1 kill, though.
Yeah, so they trade out. It's going to be up to elbow and door here. A pretty tough position. When you don't have anybody coming from the other side, it's very hard to try to get control here.
Yeah, there's no one to go for the flank either, T1. They're just going to have to win duel for duel.
All right, Stack still ready here on the side. Van does get the kill on the Buzz.
Yeah, the
Fracture
Mosh,
in their position. They're going to be able to break in now.
they know one's in the tube. Zest stays alive for now.
Player standing.
And it's all down to Mako.
Just Mako left here. He gets one. He does not get the second, unfortunately so.
Can he get a kill here?
Oh, man, Munchkin gets at least one here and really doesn't take much damage, escaping out through the window. Buzz on the hunt. Can't find him.
Oh no, and the showstopper used just to hold them off, and DRX, they cannot enter here, and Buzz dies as well.
Oh my God, T1 is firing on all cylinders here.
Oh no, the paint shells. No answer to that. Has been so clean.
All right. Oh, here we go. Showstopper set up, and I mean,
He still gets him.
He gets him, but the real story here is Carpe is just cleaning up.
Yeah, Carpe's still alive. He's just hiding in that smoke. Mako, he's caught in the reckoning. He does get stunned. Oh, there's one corner. Carpe, he survives.
It's just Zest left over here in a 1v4. This is the final round in this half. He's going to run through B.
No, you go back
And
to
he's
A.
gonna loop around.
Yeah,
Oh.
you go back to A. But look at this. T1 says, well, we got 4 people.
Yeah.
Hey, Carpe, just wait and see what happens.
Now, you know, he could get the kill on a Carpe and maybe in some kind of 1 versus 3.
It's possible.
Let's not forget the last round on Haven. How close that was. That was a 1 versus 4 as well.
Yeah, it's absolutely doable now, but there's so many angles to check. I love that T1, they're not budging at all, right? If Carpe dies here, like, so be it. We still have 3 people. Oh no! Oh no, Carpe! Oh my God. It's a safe teleporter to take.
Yeah, they could just send Brown in to try to take down as many as he can find. Saya gets pinged. I mean, this is getting uncomfortable right now for T1.
Yeah, Munchkin tries to just creep in as well. I mean, T1, they love doing this, by the way. They love just cutting sound and trying to just get a surprise pick onto their opponents, and DRX not going to fall for that trap.
Yeah, Mako going to loop back around through U-Haul. They're going to keep a pretty pulled away
30 seconds
setup.
left.
Wingman coming out for the plant. Is that going to take out the Wingman? It does. Oh,
looks
but
like Pan and Carpe double team over there. RP and Mako now out of the picture. The spike is still down. There's not a ton of time here. They need to start to act pretty quickly.
10 seconds
they're going to be able to
left.
recover Wingman as well, though. Carpe should have spotted Zest. Both of them see each other, and Carpe just swings out with a frenzy.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, Bad's good for one as well.
Oh my God, they do it again! Okay, well, they're just going to spring the attack right over in here. It's a trade out. Buzz getting a double, and a triple, and a quadruple!
Strike down B.
Wow, just holding against that Mosh. He just says, well, I'll go down when I go down, but I take all the kills I can get. Okay, well, a ridiculous kill from Zeta.
Well,
and yeah, the setup here was so good. They had RB spotting for the box, and Mako's just ready to spray it down. But RB's now caught all alone. He does get another kill.
let's see. Oh, Zest just taking Ban out.
Spike planted.
Shorty means nothing there.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, and 1 by 1, it seems like DRX is just going to clean house. Carpe, though, you never want to count him out.
Does have that thrash. I mean, best ability you could hope for when you're down alone. No, unfortunately, it isn't a 1v1. He's trying to get distance. Just trying to buy as much time. He does detain 1. Oh, he actually detains 2.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so he just tries to spray, get them off the defuse. He's trying to check if they're sticking to it. And yeah, Cess is so scratched up. Still a possibility here, and DRX is just trying to push out as soon as they hear the orb. They know that that's the only thing that T1 is focused on this round.
What? Carpe, what? What? A double with the Sheriff.
I got the spike.
What in the world? And not even a collab. He just goes for 2 kills. 2 shots, 2 kills.
I can't believe it.
I mean, this is reminiscent of that round on Ascent where he just says, I'll win this, and then he just peeks out and gets the kill.
If I just shoot them in the head before they shoot me in the head.
I mean, hey, that's how it works in an FPS. Now, DRX, the silver lining is the pit's used by T1 Zeta, right? He gets the plant, and then he's able to use the pit right away. So 1 ultimate gone, but of course T1, they are that much closer to match point.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they don't need a lot from here. DRX is only halfway to bringing this to overtime. Even more to get it to that 13 number here. T1, look, I mean, it's not going to be easy, but it's also not going to be the most uncomfortable second half from here on out.
No, not at all. I mean, again, you just need 1 more. You're on the attacking side. You have that initiative you can take.
Mako going to just wait right here and...
Oh, what?
What?
Zeta just creeps in, crouches right below, and gets the kill.
It's just this gunplay that almost doesn't make any sense. T1 just seems to be stronger at making things work for them at times.
Oh no, Saya, he can't make the jump out of the window, and the orbital strike takes him out. But A site somewhat cleared. Now Zeta, he hasn't cleared the entirety of the site. RB stranded right now in the back of site. They tag him. They know he's there.
He gets 1, but Zeta gets him back.
Spike down A.
It's not impossible here for DRX, but Zeta could try to intercept them right as they come around the hall.
Yeah, the toxic screen being used by Zeta. He's holding close. He gotta expect this. The boombot comes out.
They know he's out here.
They're both just trying to hide from each other's spray, but Buzz is so low.
Munchkin just confirming that nobody's up by window.
Oh, and okay, so initially T1 thought maybe they come from heaven.
Last player
Oh my
Zest?
God, Zest with the reactions. All right, Buzz with 8 HP. There's not a ton of time left on this clock.
enemy remaining.
Oh my God, the ping on the spike is so good, and now it's just Buzz with 8 health.
Toxin screen down.
Oh
Zeta!
my God!
It looks like challengers are everywhere right now. Oh no, the Dizzy, but Mako is still able to get the kill. He stays alive and holds on to Showers.
RB hanging back, low on HP. Munchkin gets a double.
Oh,
T1 so close. They're so close to closing this out.
Yeah, they're just opening up the site. With mechanics and Stacks has just back.
Stacks has a thing or two to say, but now it's just Buzz. If anybody could do it, it would be Buzz. This spike is ticking. Zeta over here in U-Haul.
Oh, Zeta spots him and he says, I'm not fighting you. We just need to play for time. T1, they're so crafty. Oh, and Carpe's watching the exit first. I mean, oh, this is just not fair to Buzz.
And it looks like they are going to pull the trigger. DRX not going to try to fish for any info, just going to try to shove their way in.
Yeah,
they got Buzz over there, but he can't get much done. This DRX going to try to turn back around.
I mean, they are just caught in this fire right now, and they can't really find an exit either. I mean, this is just trade for trade.
It's a total bloodbath over here.
Now T1 lower on health, and DRX, they decide to just take the initiative. Actually, Saya gets tagged one more time. Now DRX has all the time in the world, right? They can wait to see if T1 creeps up, which is exactly what they're going to do. They think they have the leisure to make noise, and they will be so wrong as DRX waits for the push.
30 seconds
Just
left.
trying to weave that guiding light in between, make sure it's not predictable where it's going to pop from. And the plant should happen safely.
Yeah, pop flash on the outside. The spike goes down, but Carpe gets another. This is actually somewhat doable here for T1.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure, there are nanoswarms ready from RB, but he's very far. See if he's got those lineups. Yep, but the first one gets broken. Second one's coming in. They're ready for it. It gets broken as well. You can't buy time with that. The snake bite gets to decay onto Stacks as well.
They're going to just keep biding their time here. Ban gets one. RB has to peek. They've got to hold it.
Yeah, and Ban's just covering as a shield as well. Ooh. Reckoning being used just to try to break up the site. Carpe is in trouble. He's stunned up. He cannot escape.
And it's still
Zeta?
just three over here. Zeta gets another. Mako gets Zeta.
Spike down.
It's another 2 versus 2, just like
player
before.
standing.
But now Munchkin's the only one left.
RB, he made sure he was aware that his alarm bot and turret were taken out. He's waiting for that flank. Wins that duel. Munchkin, will he go for the last second peek? He wants to, but he doesn't want to give away his position. Just trying to get him on the exit, and he does!
Oh, he saw RB. RB's going to have to try to run back. Munchkin looking to swing. And he gets him as well. That's huge. Munchkin here with a defuse. A clutch moment. The second round win in a row. Okay, everybody's blind.
Well, everybody's blind and smoked off, but everyone's just sticking to the fight. Do they know that Saya's here? They do, but he's still good for 2.
All right, a 2v3 now as Stacks gets the jump onto Saya. Looks like the spike is going right up into A as we see T1 scramble to try to get into position. Ban going to be the first to come in here, try to hiccup that defuse.
Well, Ban is going to be able to just get the Cove out of the way, but here's the thing is that RB is ready in mid to potentially go into R, and he's not going to get there early, right? They still have members in main. He's going to hide himself for as long as possible. Now, Munchkin. Oh no! Munchkin puts a great alarm bot. They will be aware when RB comes for the flank. Absolutely doable from T1.
Stacks still swinging here.
Enemy remaining.
Gets one.
Oh, now left to the 1v1s though. Munchkin, he's got to make his choices. He's got to draw them out one by one.
He gets the first. I don't
Does he
think there's
have
enough time.
The turret, he's just going to eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
Buzz here with a lurk.
He's already through.
Oh
They have
my
no
God.
idea.
Oh!
Oh, they have no idea. Oh,
What? Hold on, the lockdown's still there.
He tried to break the lockdown first and he gets caught.
Oh, this is going to be a weird round.
Now the pit was denied from the defenders, but the attacker's pit comes out as well. Saya just trying to draw out members. He's just trying to keep them busy. Cannot
He
get
whiffs the shots.
He only has a classic. He's just trying to keep one busy. The rest is up to the main force of T1.
Stack still trying to swing. Gets one.
Oh, but they're so low. They have to sit in the pit for so long on the side of T1. They have to save. There's no way to recover this round.
Yeah, they're going to bail. They're going to bail. This is going to be a DRX spike going off here. 5-2 here. But very importantly so, T1 does escape with 2 of their members there. Rifles in hand and opportunities in the following round.
Oh, The Seekers, it's buying time. Oh, Saya not able to close out that last kill.
Yeah, Buzz gets the kill over there. Zeta, Carpe get two. Mako returns the favor. Suddenly it's just Mako and Zeta and Ban left.
One enemy remaining.
Now a 1v1, Viper v Viper.
But does he know where Ban is coming from?
I mean, he doesn't have any clear idea. The alarm bot not able to be activated.
10 seconds left.
Okay, he shoots the wrong side.
Oh, and now Mako's able to exit. And Mako purposely plants so that he has that exit where he can get safe.
But I think Ban might realize this.
Well, he's got to take the guess, right? Now, does he put up the snake bite? He's just holding to half.
He's gonna hold the full.
Oh, he's gonna hold to full.
Oh my God. All right, the Viper wall comes back up. Oh, already Carpe getting the drop on a Buzz.
Oh, and Mako will be able to clear out one side, but there's so many targets on the other. Carpe stays alive.
Zest does confirm the plant. And this means it's just gonna be Munchkin and Saya left over. Saya comes out, but he can't find the target. Zest escapes.
Yeah, you can tell Saya, he knows that he's running out of time. I mean, the post-plant setups here from DRX is going to be so much that T1 has to battle through. Oh, he gets headshot through the wall. He knows they're weak. He's going to try to climb forward.
Oh, but Zest is there.
That's one down, though.
Yeah, but they've got not much time left, and RB's
Oh,
shot
no.
is good. Saya tries to advance. I don't think anybody's going to call his bluff.
No.
He runs back to the spike.
He's just going to try
He's
to
going to hold it.
He is holding right on the edge of the wall. DRX recognizes that as well, and they chase him off. They're trying to chase out Munchkin, but he's still holding strong in back sight.
If they can keep this up, Munchkin continuing to get these kills. We have a big push in here from behind. Saya with the blades out. Viper's pit comes up. Can they lurk well enough?
Oh, and he gets the spray right away. And now Saya can potentially updraft and dash forward, and they can just go for an instant pinch onto this Viper. Oh, they spot him as well. He's stunned up. He cannot defend himself, and it's going to be a 4-8 half for T1.
He's been super clutch. So to get an interception this early on would be huge. A wide wrap around here, but RB going to come through and peek. He senses he's there.
Oh, but Munchkin gets the kill, and he gets out alive. They know one's in secret as well. The turret just to buy time, but Mako takes that out right away.
Yeah, Mako now. Vision obfuscated.
And Saya already on the flank, on the lurk, through mid as well.
Mako having a hard time getting things done. Buzz is picked off here by Ban.
Oh, Saya's a little too far out. Is this gonna bite him back? But they don't stick the defuse just yet. They have no idea where Saya is.
Zest is so low.
Oh, Saya with his flicks. Oh no, Mako's just gonna hold it. Oh man.
Well, you're gonna see that now the Viper's pit set up over here.
Oh, but the early reckoning and RB's gone, so now they can just try to get in. Now Mako's doing Mako things. He puts up the pit, gets out as the reckoning goes through, just like the lockdown, and then he enters right back in before the toxin ends. The pit will stay up.
Yeah, smart move. Big wrap around here. T1 going to try to come over to the edge here. Stack sees him.
And they know the only way that T1 can really do this is try to get a surround on the pit. Stash is trying to go for these pop flashes. He's just trying to keep them at bay, but Munchkin gets the surround crossfire.
DRX still has a fight in him. Munchkin lurking through here. He finds Mako. The pit falls.
Oh, and they find Zest in that last moment as well. Buzz left all alone. Gotta save that one rifle. And, oh man, Mako, he's done this, I think that's like the third time he's done it in a clean way where he's able to put up the pit right as a lockdown or the reckoning happens. He exits to dodge the opponent's ultimate, and then he times it just right to get back in to retain it. That part was good.
Yeah.
But however, I mean, DRX was also not in a position to be able to like push back out of the site, and T1 will be able to eventually get that surround.
Well, William, the comeback is happening. We're starting to see T1 chain together these victories. We know we've seen them do it before. Could very well happen here now. And you made a good point. I mean, DRX has already sat with 10, 11 wins, and that's not an obvious victory. They do seem to struggle to kind of figure out the final pieces of the puzzle.
In fact, no snake bites remain on the side of T1. They just have to spray for the defuse.
They start it. Oh, RB with a double.
Oh, RB's defending so well. Zest is still sticking
He's going to hold it, and they get it. RB ready. Can he get any picks?
Oh, and the high tide slows him down as well. The Nano Swarms pops to buy time. Saya trying to get the pick.
Mako just here in bunker.
Oh, but yeah, but this has allowed the rest of the forces to enter the site. Mako's not going to be quite ready for this.
Spike down.
Oh, but his teammates were here to help. Carpe recovers it for T1.
Carpe keeps delivering here.
Whoa!
Oh, it's Stacks. What? Gets that
Spike
flick.
Last
Van Answer's
player
back,
standing.
and now Buzz once again with the operator this
Yep.
time. Just has to save it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't blame Buzz for running right now. DRX knows it's very likely T1's going to catch a couple more wins here before DRX can cross that finish line if they do actually manage to pull that off. T1's been so clutch.
Man,
What was with that turn from Stacks?
I have
was
no
weird.
idea. I thought it wasn't even going to be envisioned. I think in some weird twist of events, Saya maybe missed the first shot and Stacks heard him? Because I think he was pretty much turned 180 from him. Maybe, we gotta look at the replay. I don't know if there was a teammate who maybe caught sight of him on the minimap. Whatever happens, Stacks just with that should give them an idea that that's a reaction off of the push on A. Oh! The sneak right through the cascade, and Zest
finds
holds.
two.
Buzz gets another as well. This advance has been shut down, but Saya player trying to keep T1 in the game. The Blade Storm comes out!
He gets two. Just one left. RB here. He doesn't know where RB is. He's going to grab the spike. Does he plant it? He's going to go for it. There's enough time, but RB is scrambling to get in here. Remember,
Spike
Saya
planted.
creates so many more opportunities here with this Blade Storm.
Yeah, 1v1. Saya on track for the ace. And he doesn't know, so he's trying to watch behind him. He has so many angles to cover. He goes for the peek, and he gets the ace! The high tide comes out immediately, but Saya just pushes through, but he has no idea that Stacks is close by, and Buzz takes out Saya as well.
Man fights back, though. It's a 2v2 already. Carpe low on HP.
All right, they're just trying to make sure they clear the site before they try to recover the spike. Spike is down. Oh, nobody tied by the guiding light.
All right, RB is going to go under and wrap around from
30
the bottom.
seconds left.
I think he's gonna be a little surprised to find Munchkin here.
Yeah, Munchkin is completely prepared for this.
Yeah, but is RB? Oh, he does suspect it, but Munchkin is lined up for the headshot.
Now they're both very low. Mako at full HP. A good spray from Mako could kill one or two easily.
Yeah, but because of that, Munchkin, he puts the nanoswarms down, and he's rotating all the way around just to force Mako to have to check so many more corners. The first nanoswarm goes out. I think he activated maybe both just to buy time. No, he activates the second one now. And Mako's like, where are you coming from? Trying to stick it.
He starts it. He can get it to half at least.
Oh, no. Munchkin. It's now just mind games. Munchkin just calls the bluff. Munchkin is calling the bluff, and Mako...
We have a triple stack here for DRX. And Buzz already gets a drop on one.
Okay, Saya is a little stuck. Oh, he can't find the exit.
What? Suddenly, T1 in shambles.
I mean, this is not a full buy round from DRX. They just have the one rifle on Zest.
We barely got started in this round before DRX just took so much away from T1. It's not impossible, but how is T1 going to handle this? They're going to continue to try to creep in on the site. Buzz is still ready.
Oh, I mean, and RB is just trying to buy time by spamming through the wall. Meanwhile, Buzz is set up here in secret with the Marshall. The Coping uses smoke, but it's not going to be good enough. Yeah, quadruple. And even on A, they're just trying to just buy time.
Oh, Buzz here.
They've already got the crossfire. He's ready for it. He jumps in with the shorty. He opens up the first kill.
He gets another.
Oh, the flash is good.
Buzz keeps getting these kills. It's just Munchkin with a decent amount of health. Ban recovers a little bit. Carpe down as well. A very healthy DRX and very good control of this match. The spike is stuck over here at B long. T1 has to fight back to try to recover it.
The only way they can recover this round and potentially this map is to win their duels, and they will not be able to get the first one. And Buzz will be able to close things out.
That is it, GG. We have seen DRX ultimately defeat T1 3-2. They will go on to the finals against PRX tomorrow.